A shoulder MRI can list for $218 in one major city and more than $10,733 in another. That is not a typo, and it is not a comparison of different tests. We reviewed currently listed cash prices for the same service, CPT 73221, across 10 major U.S. cities. In Phoenix, the lowest listed option was $218. In San Diego, even the lowest listed option started at $2,433. And in Miami, prices inside the same market differed by about 43.8 times. Next, we walk city by city with a short comparison you can clip for each market. The facility you choose can matter as much as the city you live in. Here is exactly what we compared. Every city uses CPT 73221 for the same shoulder MRI. We pulled currently listed cash or self-pay prices from LOA city pages as of July 30th, 2026. We did not mix in insurance negotiated rates or gross charges because those answer a different question. These listed cash prices can still exclude the radiologist's reading, facility add-ons, or other fees. Prices also change. Treat this as a shopping map, not a final bill. If you're comparing options for yourself, confirm the CPT code, the total cash quote, and what is included before you book. Now we go city by city. Each segment shows the local bake-off so you can clip the market that matters to you. Now Phoenix, Arizona. Watch this local comparison. Listed cash prices for a shoulder MRI here ran from $218 to $1,385. At the high end, Mayo Clinic, Arizona listed $1,385. At the low end, Honor Health Deer Valley Medical Center listed $218. That is about $1,167 between the highest and lowest options we reviewed, or roughly a 6.4 times spread across 6 listed cash prices. This was the lowest city floor in the whole set. A patient who stops at the city name might assume every Phoenix option is cheap. It is not. The high listed cash price in the same market still reaches $1,385, so local shopping still matters even when the floor looks good. If you live in Phoenix, clip this segment and use it as a reminder. The same CPT 73221 can post very different cash prices inside one metro. Confirm the total quote, what is included, and the CPT code before you book. Now Miami, FL, watch this local comparison. Listed cash prices for a shoulder MRI here ran from $245 to $10,733. At the high end, North Shore Medical Center listed $10,733. At the low end, Jackson Behavioral Health Hospital listed $245. That is about $10,488 between the highest and lowest options we reviewed, or roughly a 43.8 times spread across 8 listed cash prices. This market showed one of the widest within-city gaps in the comparison. That is the story patients miss most often. 2 facilities in the same metro can post very different cash prices for the same scan. Living in Miami does not lock you into one price. If you live in Miami, clip this segment and use it as a reminder. The same CPT 73221 can post very different cash prices inside one metro. Confirm the total quote, what is included, and the CPT code before you book. Next is Philadelphia, PA. Here is the local bake-off. Listed cash prices ranged from $254 at Fox Chase Cancer Center, Main Campus, to $278 at Fred and Minerva Bramer Heart Center. That is about $24 of listed difference, or a 1.1 times local spread across 10 options. Even in a quick pass, the facility choice changes the number. Clip this city if it is yours, then confirm the current cash quote before booking. Now Chicago, Illinois. Watch this local comparison. Listed cash prices for a shoulder MRI here ran from $260 to $1,529. At the high end, South Shore Hospital listed $1,529. At the low end, John H. Stroger Jr. Hospital listed $260. That is about $1,269 between the highest and lowest options we reviewed, or roughly a 5.9 times spread across 10 listed cash prices. Use this as a full local snapshot. Rank the options you can actually reach, then ask what the listed cash price includes before you treat any number as final. If you live in Chicago, clip this segment and use it as a reminder. The same CPT73221 can post very different cash prices inside one metro. Confirm the total quote, what is included, and the CPT code before you book. Next is Oklahoma City. Okay, here's the local bake-off. Listed cash prices range from $279 at HPI Community Hospital North to $627 at Integris Baptist Medical Center. That is about $348 of listed difference, or a 2.2 times local spread across 10 options. Even in a quick pass, the facility choice changes the number. Clip this city if it is yours, then confirm the current cash quote before booking. Next is Houston, Texas. Here's the local bake-off. Listed cash prices ranged from $394 at Memorial Hermann Imaging Center, Upper Kirby, to $1,148 at Houston Methodist West Hospital. That is about $754 of listed difference, or a 2.9 times local spread across 5 options. Even in a quick pass, the facility choice changes the number. Clip the city if it is yours, then confirm the current cash quote before booking. Next is Nashville, TN. Here's the local bake-off. Listed cash prices ranged from $748 at Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt to $8,110 at TriStar Southern Hills Medical Center. That is about $7,362 of listed difference, or a 10.8 times local spread across 10 options. Even in a quick pass, the facility choice changes the number. Clip the city if it is yours, then confirm the current cash quote before booking. Now Atlanta, Georgia. Watch this local comparison. Listed cash prices for a shoulder MRI here ran from $1,283 to $5,876. At the high end, Children's Hughes Spalding Hospital listed $5,876. At the low end, Piedmont Atlanta Hospital listed $1,283. That is about $4,593 between the highest and lowest options we reviewed, or roughly a 4.6 times spread across 8 listed cash prices. Use this as a full local snapshot. Rank the options you can actually reach, then ask what the listed cash price includes before you treat any number as final. If you live in Atlanta, clip this segment and use it as a reminder. The same CPT73221 can post very different cash prices inside one metro. Confirm the total quote, what is included, and the CPT code before you book. Next is Austin, Texas. Here's the local bake-off. Listed cash prices ranged from $1,320 at St. David's North Austin Medical Center to $7,151 at St. David's South Austin Medical Center. That is about $5,831 of listed difference, or a 5.4 times local spread across 10 options. Even in a quick pass, the facility choice changes the number. Clip this city if it is yours, then confirm the current cash quote before booking. Now San Diego, CA. Watch this local comparison. Listed cash prices for a shoulder MRI here ran from $2,433 to $4,489. At the high end, Rady Children's Hospital, San Diego listed $4,489. At the low end, Kaiser Permanente San Diego Medical Center listed $2,433. That is about $2,056 between the highest and lowest options we reviewed, or roughly a 1.8 times spread across 4 listed cash prices. The city had the highest low price in the set. A high floor can make people give up early, but the local range still left room to compare, and the difference between the lowest and highest listed options was about $2,056. If you live in San Diego, clip this segment and use it as a reminder. The same CPT 73221 can post very different cash prices inside one metro. Confirm the total quote, what is included, and the CPT code before you book. Here is the full ranking of the 10 cities by lowest listed cash price. Number 1, Phoenix, Arizona, from $218 to $1,385. Number 2, Miami, FL, from $245 to $10,733. Number 3, Philadelphia, PA, from $254 to $278. Number 4, Chicago, Illinois, from $260 to $1,529. Number 5, Oklahoma City, OK, from $279 to $627. Number 6, Houston, Texas, from $394 to $1,148. Number 7, Nashville, TN, from $748 to $8,110. Number 8, Atlanta, Georgia, from $1,283 to $5,876. Number 9, Austin, Texas, from $1,320 to $7,151. Number 10, San Diego, CA, from $2,433 to $4,489. Use this as a national snapshot. If your city is near the top, you may have a lower floor to work from. If it is near the bottom, local comparison matters even more, because the starting point is already high. Put the cities side by side, and 3 patterns stand out. First, the lowest listed price varies sharply by city, from $218 in Phoenix to $2,433 in San Diego. That means 2 patients getting the same CPT code can start from very different floors before they even compare local facilities. Second, even inside one market, the same shoulder MRI can differ by hundreds or thousands of dollars. Miami had about a 43.8 times gap between its lowest and highest listed cash prices. Third, most of the practical savings come from shopping the facility, not from assuming your city has one standard price. A lower-cost market still has higher-priced hospitals. An expensive market can still have meaningfully better local options if you compare. The ranking is useful for context. The facility-level comparison is what can change what you pay. Before you book, ask 5 questions that turn a listed price into a usable quote. First, is this the complete cash price for the service, or only part of the bill? Second, does it include the radiologist's interpretation, or is that billed separately? Third, is contrast required for your order, since that can change the CPT code and the price? Fourth, is the quote explicitly tied to CPT 73221? Fifth, can you get the total in writing before the appointment? Those questions matter whether you live in Phoenix or San Diego. A low listed number is only useful if it matches the service you are actually getting. The takeaway is simple. The same shoulder MRI can cost dramatically different amounts depending on the city and the facility. Across these 10 markets, listed cash prices ranged from $218 to $10,733. Use LOA to compare currently listed cash prices near you at loacare.com before you book. Prices can change, and your final quote may include fees that are not shown here, so confirm the details. Comparing first is one of the easiest ways to avoid overpaying for planned care.